Test, test. Ça lagouille, ça ramouille. Oui. Alors... Oui. Alors... Hihi. Alors... Hihi. Alors ce que je sens c'est que je ne vois pas le chat. Ah voilà. Oh non. Alors ce que je sens c'est que je ne vois pas le chat. Ah voilà. Le chat, où est-il? Où est le chat? Le chat, où est-il? Où est le chat? Ah là 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 là. Alors attendez, j'ai des petits soucis. Ah là 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 là. Alors attendez, j'ai des petits soucis. Ah, 4 viewers, bonjour. Alors, vous êtes 4 à me regarder, mais c'est formidable. Le souci, c'est que je ne vois pas le chat, ça m'énerve un peu. Bonjour. Alors, comment ça se fait? Éditer les panneaux, emplacement de vide. Est-ce que vous êtes en train de discuter là sur le chat? En savoir plus ici, vous pouvez activer les commentaires ici. Si jamais vous pouvez me mettre un petit message sur Twitter, parce que là j'ai, comme qui dirait, les soucis. Je ne vous vois pas. Je ne vous vois pas discuter. Fait chier Twitch. Qu'est-ce qu'ils ont encore bidouillé? Ça chie dans la colle là. Ça ne va plus. Vous êtes un viewer. Partagez. Un viewer. Putain. Ça rame du cul. Ça rame connard. Nombre total de vues. Éditer les panneaux. Description. Supprimer. Est-ce que quelqu'un peut poster des commentaires là? Parce que je ne vois pas en fait. Je ne vois pas le chat. Avant, il y avait un chat, j'ai l'impression... Qu'est-ce qu'ils ont branlé encore? Vos amis abonnés peuvent désormais commenter vos messages, en savoir plus ici. Test. Envoyer. Euh... Toum, 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 toum. Ça m'inquiète un peu. Éditer les panneaux. Putain, mais je vois pas le chat. Me pète les couilles. Flux de la chaîne, bêta, on. Envoie une mise à jour sur votre... Putain. Attendez, ça me pète les couilles. Ah, la manette. Ah. Ah, qu'est-ce que j'ai fait? Je ne fais que des bêtises. Des bêtises. Donc les sols, me bat les couilles. Moi. Alors... Putain, mais qu'est-ce qu'ils ont branlé Twitch? Excusez-moi, c'est mon portable. Putain, ça m'énerve. Bon, bah on va faire comme ça, hein, putain de Twitch de merde. Ah, ça me casse les couilles. Ça me pète les couilles. Alors, attendez, j'ai juste essayé un truc. Mode studio, non, c'est pas ça. Quitter le mode studio. Pourquoi j'ai pas le chat? Pourquoi j'ai pas le chat? Bon, bah on va faire comme ça, hein. Je suis désolé les enfants. Alors, c'est parti. On va commencer, je propose qu'on commence par Kingdom Hearts Key Back-Cover. Qui est un petit spin-off, enfin pas vraiment un spin-off, mais un petit épisode secondaire qui se passe bien avant les événements de Kingdom Hearts. Premier du nom. Donc alors c'est une espèce de cinématique, hein, donc il n'y a pas grand chose à faire. À part regarder. Ce jeu utilise une fonction de sauvegarde automatique. Ah putain. Alors désolé, vous devez sûrement entendre un tracteur derrière moi. Ça, c'est les tracteurs qui déneigent. Alors on va commencer par Kingdom Hearts Key Back Cover. C'est parti. Le bouquin qui tourne, c'est magnifique. C'est que de l'amour, ma gueule. Doum, 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 doum. Alors, le style graphique là a l'air un peu chelou quand même. Je crois que Key c'était un épisode sorti sur mobile, mais je suis pas du tout sûr. Oula, 5 viewers, mais c'est beaucoup. Est-ce que vous pouvez me laisser des messages sur Twitter? Parce que moi je ne vois pas le chat et je ne sais pas si c'est normal. Est-ce que vous êtes sur un chat là? Alors je rappelle mon tweet, c'est Quacity. On va tous se les faire. On va se faire Kingdom Hearts Key et après on va faire Birth by Sleep. Moi je vous le dis, on est parti, on est chaud patate. J'ai que ça à faire. Kingdom Hearts HD, Dream Drop Distance, Dream Drop Distance j'ai déjà fait sur 3DS, j'ai pas spécialement envie de le refaire dans les médias. Alors, je m'absente 30 secondes.
Oui, mais il y a le chat. T'inquiète pas. Il a pas activé sur la PS3 la PS4. Hein? Ah! Ah bah, il faut que t'actives la pop-up du chat.
Minecraft est quoi, mais complètement excité. C'est
So
ce que
that
je
makes
dis.
you the
Putain, je
indisposable
suis vraiment-
number 7. Huh. Come on, it's simple. U6 plus me is 7.
En haut à droite, est-ce que t'as une petite flèche?
Wait. Don't tell me I don't count. No. Here, take it.
In the master's playful and
Je suis de
mischievous
retour.
way,
J'ai trouvé comment activer le
he
chat.
gave
Merci
his
Cladoul.
apprentice Luciu a very important role.
A very important
What seemed
role.
like a simple task was the element that would connect all of the events to come. Long, long ago,
Long, long
all the
ago.
worlds were
Cette
still
voix est
one.
absolument insupportable.
one day, this would be called the Age of Fairy Tales. It all began here in Daybreak Town.
La ville de l'aube.
The Master of Masters had an eye that gazes into the future.
Le maître des maîtres
He
qui porte un
bestowed
costume de
upon 5 of
l'organisation
his
13
6
quand même.
apprentices a copy of the Book of Prophecies, in which was written the events to come.
So, did you look through the book?
Alors, as-tu feuilleté
Yes.
le bouquin?
But I'm still analyzing it.
Wow, no quick skim for you, huh?
I just prefer to be thorough. Master, is what it says in the last passage true?
Oh yeah, that. Bummer, huh?
Yes.
By the way, if one day I suddenly disappear, I'm counting on you to keep the others calm, okay?
Disappear?
Vanish, dim, fade. I don't know how to explain it. It's just hypothetical talk.
Okay.
This world is full of light. It's a world comprised of many smaller worlds, all connected, stretching as far as the eye can see. One great light protects us all throughout this vast land.
Oh.
All worlds share one light, one fate.
I take it you're talking about Kingdom Hearts.
Yep, you're right on the money. People believe that the light
Alors,
that
je
is
sais pas du tout
Kingdom
combien de
Hearts
temps dure la
will be
vidéo.
here forever. But if it were to
Pour moi, c'est une
disappear,
exclusivité.
the world would be enveloped in darkness.
I understand. That is why you granted us these Keyblades. With these, we can spread the teachings of light. And we can protect Kingdom Hearts from darkness.
No, they're not for protecting Kingdom Hearts.
Huh?
The final passage reads, "On that fated land, a great war shall
C'est
transpire.
Zigbar!
Darkness will prevail, and the light expire."
Isn't it our duty as
Partage le
Keyblade
live,
wielders to
Cladoul.
prevent this war from taking place?
Not
Plus
possible.
de visibilité.
You really think you can change the future?
Then, what do you want us to do?
We have to focus
D'ailleurs, dans la
on what
boîte
comes
de
after.
Kingdom Hearts 2.8, j'avais un
We're just
joli
thinking of ways
pins
to change
Kingdom Hearts.
events that we know are gonna happen.
But what about all of those who are here now? And the ones who will be here when the darkness finally comes? Are we to abandon all of them?
Come on, are you telling me that you think the world can be saved by just
Oh
seven
lol,
people?
lol. Sauvé
We
par
have
cette
to at least
personne.
try. With enough Keyblade wielders, we could...
Well, if you want to give it a shot.
Mais oui, je vais essayer, ma gueule.
Yes.
Alrighty, good luck.
Enfin, c'est pas moi qui joue la licorne, mais...
And so the reliable Era, who wore the mask of the unicorn, was given his role to take over for the Master and to lead the others. Similarly, the virtuous Envy, who wore the mask of the snake, was given her role to watch over the others with a fair eye.
C'est Ivy.
The fearless Aced, who wore the mask of the bear, was given his role to support their brand new leader, Era. The prudent Ava, who wore the mask of the fox, was
Fox.
given her role to
Fox
prepare
die.
exceptional Keyblade wielders for the world after. The cool-headed Gula, who wore the mask of the leopard, was given his role to uncover the mystery of the
Vous
Book
avez
of
des masques
Prophecies.
ridicules. Putain, j'aurais pas voulu être un maître de la Keyblade à
Lucian,
l'époque, hein.
the first of the apprentices to be given their role, watched his companions from afar
Le mec, il se
as
casse
they
dans le
learned
désert.
what it was that they were meant to do. Then
Rien
he
à foutre.
disappeared.
C'est le seul qui voulait pas porter un masque
Not
ridicule.
long after that, the master vanished, dimmed, and faded without a trace.
Oh le bâtard. Le mec, il s'en va comme ça, tranquille. J'élève mon bras en l'air pendant une demi-heure.
This is where your story began. The story of your very own adventure. 5 of the Master's apprentices armed themselves with the Book of Prophecies.
Est-ce qu'il y avait les numéros du loto
They
dessus?
each created a union. This would fulfill his wishes. Then, they set out to rally Keyblade wielders just like you. By defeating Heartless, the monsters of darkness,
La lumière.
they would gather light.
Kingdom Hearts Key. Back cover. En plus, ils ont des vitraux dégueulasses avec des étoiles. Lol.
There's a traitor among us.
Ah bah ça commence bien. Le groupe est à peine
Are
formé
you
qu'il y a déjà
certain?
des traîtres.
What proof do you have?
I found this sniffing around.
Is that a dark Cherothy? Is that a nightmare?
Oh mon dieu. Une petite peluche. Noir. C'est de l'exclusion, c'est du racisme.
Master, did you make this? It's so cute!
Well, things are gonna get pretty hectic around here soon. But this spirit Chirithy is gonna make your lives much easier. Hopefully.
Spirit?
You could say they're like cats or dogs. And they'll be your loyal pets. Every wielder will have one of these adorable little guys at their side. They're here to help, so play nice.
Okay.
Oh, right. Before I forget,
Whisker.
if a wielder is overcome by malice, or rather if their heart is tainted by darkness, their adorable little spirit will turn dark and become a nightmare.
So you're telling us that if we see a nightmare,
Someone has fallen into darkness.
Exactly. And if you don't stop this renegade spirit, it'll plant darkness in the hearts of others. And you'll have an army of nightmares on your hands. Beware.
Ok. Bah 1 heure de live.
If we see
Et
one of
après
these
on fera
nightmares
Kingdom
anywhere,
Hearts Birth by
we
Sleep.
have to get rid of it on the spot.
No! I won't let you do that!
No wonder you ended up as
Putain mais
the
le maître
mayor.
il est énorme,
You're
ou alors c'est
scary.
les autres qui sont petits.
Your point?
Maybe you can growl at them.
Don't insult me!
Come on, Hassan.
Ah non.
You won't know if it works unless you try.
Ah non, c'est juste les deux petits qui sont petits là.
Please tell me you're joking.
T'as par contre le maître des Keyblades là, il a l'air
It's not
complètement
me.
barré. Il prend de la drogue.
There's an easy way to solve this. If we all summon our spirits, then we'll know.
Unfortunately, there are countless wielders in our unions. It would be easy for any of us to summon a Chirithy that isn't a nightmare. I'm afraid that your suggestion wouldn't help us get to the bottom of this.
Yeah, in that case, who's to say that the nightmare you saw belongs to one of us? It could belong to anyone in our unions.
Tellement de drama.
that's highly unlikely.
En si peu
Do you
de
recall
temps.
the tool the wielders were given in order to make them stronger? We generally don't concern ourselves with what they have at their disposal. However, I believe those tools were the nightmares doing.
L'œuvre du cauchemar.
The bangles. I know when they're equipped, they have the power to collect dark energy. But I thought we all agreed that was okay.
Collecting is fine, but using that power is the equivalent of using the power of darkness.
It's a brilliant plan. Everyone knows that all spirits look the same, and wielders exist in spades. There's no way to tell.
Oh no.
Oui,
Everyone's
c'est ça,
already
c'est
equipped
exactement
their
ça.
bangles.
Kingdom Hearts Key, c'est avec le
So
moteur
what
graphique
now?
de Kingdom Hearts 3.
How do we find out who's
Next gen, ma
behind
gueule.
this?
Seeing as those bangles couldn't have been acquired by just anyone, I believe it's one of us here
Faut
in
dire
this
que
room.
No,
il n'y a pas eu
Ira.
de Kingdom Hearts sur
I respectfully disagree.
PS3.
What proof
sur
do
la
we
dernière-
have that
enfin,
the
sur la
bangles are
génération
tied to the
d'avant.
power of darkness?
Donc forcément, tu
Or
passes de
if a
Kingdom Hearts
nightmare is
2 à
to blame.
Kingdom Hearts,
We shouldn't simply jump to conclusions.
Kingdom Hearts 3.
Ira,
Il y en a un qui était sur
dumb leader
moteur
you
PS2
are.
et l'autre sur
You've
moteur
managed to
PS4.
plant seeds of doubt in all
ça
of
fait
us
une
with that
différence.
speech. What? Did you expect the traitor to give themselves up with that accusation of yours? That was foolish.
Aced, that's quite enough.
It looks to
Il est
me
stylé, son masque de
like the
serpent.
master made the wrong choice.
Wait,
Oh,
where do you think you're going?
le drama.
I think we're done here.
Je suis sûr que c'est lui
I
le
trust
traître
you
avec
to
son
keep us all
masque de
updated.
léopard. Il a un petit sourire de sournois.
I hope we can all resolve this soon.
Bon, elle avec son masque de renard, à mon avis, elle est gentille.
That didn't go as expected.
What's wrong, Ira? This isn't like you.
A lost page. Something's missing from our book of prophecies.
Il manque une page, ah bah
Each of
bravo.
our copies were said to contain the events of the future. But this incident, well, it's nowhere to be found.
And how does this whole thing with the traitor tie together?
Like I said, It's nowhere to be found. In my book.
Ira, are you implying that someone is in possession of the missing page? And the person with the complete book is the traitor?
Oh.
There is something going on, and the page is suspiciously missing from the book. It's not so far-fetched to assume that the one who has the lost page has been turned, that they have fallen into the hands of darkness. Trust me.
There seems to be no record of it in my book either. You may be onto something. I
Je me demande
wonder,
à quoi il ressemble sur leur
could
masque.
this have been the Master's plan all along? To grant the lost page to only one of us?
We have no way of knowing. The Master is gone.
I understand what you're saying.
C'est barré avec la
I
caisse.
promise to keep a close eye on the others. I will keep you informed, as always.
Thanks.
Of course. After all, that is what the Master asked of me. And Ira, may your heart be your guiding key.
J'ai cru qu'elle allait dire May the Force be with you, quoi.
So, to sum it up, I'll need you to observe the others. Easy breezy.
All right.
Like I said, Ira may have to take over
Le mec,
from
il lui
me.
démonte l'épaule en lui tapant.
But don't be shy. Just be fair. And do not be afraid to speak up. Even though I say observe, you'll need to be the mediator. Make sure people get along.
I understand. But without you or Luciu, to form and maintain our own unions is... It's a little unnerving, to be honest.
Oh, come on. Lighten up a little. Maybe I'll never disappear. Wait. Do you want me to go?
What? No, of course
Vraiment
not.
barré, ce mec, hein.
I was just kidding.
Oh, I see.
Look, I get that change can be hard for everyone.
En tout cas, le moteur graphique du nouveau Kingdom Hearts, c'est
Things
vraiment
need to
pas
keep
mal.
moving forward.
C'est
You
perturbant.
need to keep up. Otherwise, you'll just get left behind, all alone. Now that
Je
you
me
know
demande
what
si
the
c'est du
future
temps réel ou
holds,
du précalculé quand même.
what does your heart say? May your heart be your guiding key. I say it all the time. You ultimately need to do what your heart feels is right.
Right.
Few days later.
I was wrong about Ira. I thought he would make a great leader, but he let me down. Well, what do you two think? You don't believe what Ira said, do you?
Of course not. His argument was unconvincing. It's like Invi said. He's just making baseless assumptions given the situation. There's no evidence to tie his accusations to anyone, let alone one of us.
Ils vont finir par se foutre sur la gueule.
Maybe there's something he hasn't told us.
And he needs to tell us. How dare he look at us with suspicion? We're his comrades.
I wouldn't call us comrades. Anyway, could you get to the point? I know you didn't call us here just to complain.
I want the three of us to form an alliance.
But alliances are forbidden, us said.
Oh, les divisions, ça y est, ça commence.
I had a feeling it would come to this. So, we join forces, then confront Ira?
Confronting him is pointless. Ira won't change his mind. I know there's darkness at work. There's no question. But I don't believe for a second there's a traitor among us.
Traitor.
Unfortunately, Ira doesn't share the same belief. He's just wasting time trying to figure out who the traitor is. The darkness won't wait, and neither should we. We need to band together now and find a way to fight it.
Guess it makes sense.
Je suis sûr que c'est
I
lui.
agree
C'est
that we need to do
Léopard, le
something to
coupable.
fight the darkness. But combining our unions, that was strictly forbidden by the Master.
He's no longer here.
I'm in. But let's be clear. The Alliance is just between the two of us right now. I don't want my Union members involved.
Gula! I want to follow the Master's teachings.
Understood. That's your choice to make. You should do whatever you feel is right.
Yeah.
By the way, Aced, do Ira and Envy know?
I haven't talked to Ira about it for obvious reasons, but I did ask Envy to join us.
You wanted to see me? Gula, Ava, what are you doing here? What's the meaning of this?
Hear me out, Envy. I want an alliance among our unions. Gula here has already agreed. Will you join us? And together we can...
And disobey the Master's teachings?
We don't have a choice! Darkness is approaching, and we need to combine our strength to stand against it.
The Master bestowed each of us with a different role, and he specifically told us to keep our union separate, to maintain the balance of power. He told us that any imbalance would lead to a desire for more power, which leads to darkness. I know you haven't forgotten. Perhaps it's you who has been tainted by darkness.
Ça suffit, les accusations.
I'm tainted by darkness? Then what about you, Envy? You spy on us and report everything you see back to Ira. You really think you have no darkness in your heart after what you did?
Because that is my role.
To observe us, yes, but not to disclose everything we say and do to Ira.
That's...
For all we know, you and Ira could be allies, scheming behind our backs.
That's enough.
Ils vont se foutre sur la gueule. Battez-vous, battez-vous, battez-vous.
When will it stop? I don't want us to turn against each other.
Ah bah là c'est mal barré. Hein.
Master Ava.
Ouais, bonjour.
Oh, hello. Your name is Ephemer, right?
Uh-huh. Hey, can I join you?
Uh-huh.
Et... mec qui vient taper la Cosette comme ça, tranquille.
Why the long face? Did something happen?
Long day. Do you remember what you asked me before? About why the unions compete against each other instead of working together. Actually, I always wondered the same thing.
Huh? Isn't it just because the Master said so?
Yes. And as such, we must obey. The Master said so, so it is. But lately, I've really started to wonder. You once told me that you were looking for answers. That you wanted to solve the mysteries of this world. Well, I think that's how things should be. We need to question things and think for ourselves.
C'est beau.
Whoa! You are really not yourself today. I guess even foretellers have their off days. Hey, maybe talking about the book will cheer you up.
Not a chance.
Aww.
You were trying to pull a fast one on me, weren't you?
Oh, no, I was joking.
If you say so. But, to be honest, I think it would be great if all the unions could work together and be friends.
You know, I made a friend from another union today. Wasn't much of a talker, maybe just shy. We're meeting again tomorrow.
Il va pécho.
That sounds like so much fun. Then, you'd better go home and get some sleep.
Okay. Well, it was nice talking to you. I don't know what's got you down, but please cheer up.
Thank you. If the worst happens, I'll be glad to leave the future to the kids who see the world in the way that you do. Let the wind carry you far, far away. My dandelions.
Ok.
Envy, have you learned something?
It seems Aced and Gula's unions are now allied.
So Aced is the traitor after all.
Mais arrête d'accuser
No.
tout le monde.
I don't believe he is.
Why is that?
To
C'est
Aced,
lui qui est tombé dans les
unification
ténèbres.
is a means of gathering strength to oppose the darkness. So I believe his heart still
Je suis sûr que
belongs
c'est
to the
lui.
light.
Bon, j'avais
Even
aussi
so,
accusé le
forming
léopard. mais
alliances was strictly forbidden by the Master.
À force d'accuser
Yes.
tout le monde, c'est
And
lui
his
qui
teachings are
succombe dans les
absolute.
ténèbres. Là.
That's why I will try and persuade Gula to dissolve their alliance.
Then I'll do it.
No. Please, let me do the talking. Your intervention will do nothing more than spur Aced's anger.
Et la colère mène au côté obscur.
I'll leave it to you.
And one more thing. Aced has begun to question the two of us. As a precaution, my reports will be less frequent. I don't want him to get the wrong idea. Please understand.
Yes, I do.
Quelques mois plus tard...
I think I'm done.
Done with what?
The Alliance. I think it's time to call it quits.
For what reason?
To put it simply, I entered this alliance thinking we were preparing to fight some impending darkness, but it hasn't come. In fact, there haven't been any suspicious incidents recently, and you haven't rallied anyone else to your cause.
Yeah, but...
This alliance is meaningless. Even Envy agrees. Oh.
Envy?
Uh-oh. You weren't supposed to find out.
Is Envy the one who told you to break our alliance?
Bon, c'est lui le fouteur de merde.
Maybe.
Oh,
But I'm the one who decided
bonjour,
to
je
do it.
complote.
And I've already told you why.
Oh.
But we don't even know who the traitor is yet!
Si t'as pas encore compris maintenant, t'es mauvais, hein.
And that's exactly why. I just can't trust anyone but myself.
Don't you realize you won't stand a chance against the darkness on your own?
Sorry, my mind's made up.
Il vient de me foutre un vent, là. Ah, il se retrouve tout seul, là, comme un con.
Envy, you will regret this.
Là, ça va tourner à la baston. Ah, on veut de la baston. L'ours contre le serpent. Enfin, Envy, c'est bien le serpent, ouais, je crois que c'est ça.
You been here long? My bad.
No.
So, what did you want?
You didn't forget, did you? You're the one who called me here.
Lighten up! I was just kidding. I didn't forget. Give me a little credit here. I was just testing you.
Right.
Now then, allow me to tell you about your role. You're going to be Ira's right-hand man.
What? Ira's right-hand man? What do you mean?
Well, Ira's gonna be the new leader after I'm gone, you see. So, just stand by. Don't disappoint.
Explain to me, Master. What do you mean Ira's going to be leader?
What?
Parce qu'il est moins con.
Is that disappointment I hear? Did you want to be leader?
No! I mean, if you had asked me to be the leader, that's a different story, but I wasn't trying.
You really want to be leader, huh?
Well...
I know you want it, but that just isn't enough. Any chump can say, here's a huge promotion, good job, and make you head honcho. But enthusiasm alone doesn't make a great leader. Ira needs someone like you to give him a push in the right direction.
I agree. Ira is definitely the most worthy among us. I'm sure he'll make a fine leader.
Then it's settled.
Wait, I agreed that he is worthy. But why do we need a new leader, Master? Does that mean you will no longer be teaching us?
Well, I might disappear one day. Well, I might disappear.
Disappear? Why? Where?
Speak up sooner if you're listening. It was embarrassing for me. Anyway, I don't know if I'm gonna disappear or not. It's anyone's guess right now.
But...
In any case, you need to support Ira. We both know he's quite serious. He's always just thinking and thinking and thinking behind that unicorn mask of his. So everyone will be counting on you to spur him into action.
Ouais.
Right.
You might not be entirely happy with your role, but just know that it's the most important one. Capiche? Now, shall I elaborate? Making Ira the leader is all good in theory, but sometime later you might think, he's terrible at this. In which case it'll be your job to step up. Who knows? Your leadership might be just what everyone needs. And that is your true role. May your heart be your guiding key. Best of luck, I said.
Démerde-toi.
It's been over a year since the Master left. It's time for me to fulfill my true role.
Je veux se battre. Mais non, mais pas contre elle. Boah. Alors lui c'est un bourrin. Mais non, pas elle. Laisse-la tranquille. Pourquoi vous vous battez?
Why do you get in my way?
Mais non, la tue pas.
Don't be so conceited. I'm protecting the balance, just like the Master told us to. You need to come to your senses!
If we don't do something, light will expire. Then we won't be able to avoid the grim future that awaits. We need to defy the Master's teachings to protect the world.
You're saying he was wrong?
He's not here anymore. I won't let his prophecy come true. I won't let the world fall into darkness.
Elle l'attaque pas.
You fool!
Il est fou. Oula. Oh, putain. La violence. Ah, elle est pas si facile que ça, la petite, hein. Ouais, bon, ok, c'est définitivement lui le traître.
Ava, over here!
Envy! Assad! What's going on?
I found out who the traitor is.
Mais non!
Regrettably.
Mais ils comprennent rien!
No, that's not true!
Ava, there's no time to lose.
Ils vont tuer le nounours. Se combat est inégal.
May my heart be my guiding key.
Le drama est tellement présent. Ah oui, d'accord. Ah, ça rigole pas quand les mecs de la Keyblade se battent. Ça fout le Bronx, mais puissance 10 000. Ah là, les travaux de voirie, là, ça va coûter une blinde à la mairie. Et bah voilà, lui, il a la page. Mais ils sont où les trois autres, là? Ils sont mourus?
Master. Master?
Oh, I see.
If you're busy, I can always come back later.
Sure. Oh, no, stay! Now where... Ah, here it is.
What?
What's this?
C'est lui qui lui a donné?
Read it.
This is from the Book of Prophecies. But...
Yep. It's a page that's not in any of your books.
And what's written here is...
Your role. You must find the traitor hidden among you, and stop them before it's too late. And in order to help you find the traitor...
I get it. That's why you gave us all different roles, isn't it? If anyone deviates from the job they were given, we can easily conclude that they are the traitor. It's brilliant.
Way to steal my thunder, show off!
Huh?
It's not fair. My plan was supposed to blow your mind with its grandeur. Your jaw should have hit the floor at my sheer genius.
I'm sorry? But was my logic flawed?
Oh, you're right. So, I guess now you've earned your time in the limelight. Even though there is a traitor, act normal and keep focused. Trust no one but yourself.
Bah finalement, c'est peut-être pas un traître en fait. Mais il laisse les autres quand même se battre entre eux, c'est pas cool. Un drama.
Trust no one but myself.
Mais le maître il donne des ordres contradictoires, du coup les mecs ils finissent par se battre entre eux. C'est ridicule! Arrêtez de vous battre. Ah bah il est amoché quand même.
Gula.
Je vais mourir.
Do you want to know what my role is?
Huh?
The books we were given are incomplete. There's a lost page.
Lost page?
On that page, it is written that there is a traitor. The Master told me to find and stop that person.
I called you my comrade. But never again, Gula. It doesn't matter to me if you think I am the traitor and you want to strike me down.
Moi je dis que c'est Ira
You
le
knew
traître.
there was a traitor and you just watched silently as we fought each other. And I won't forgive you for that.
You can barely stay on your feet. Just give up already!
Don't you underestimate me!
Oh. Ah. Oh merde.
Please stop!
You too, huh?
Ah bah si à la base il n'y avait pas de traître, maintenant... Maintenant il y en a un. Enfin je sais pas, c'est le bordel. À moins que ce soit le maître qui ait balancé la petite boule des cauchemars pour foutre le monstre. Du coup ils sont tous en train de s'accuser. Et les gentils sont en train de devenir méchants. Ça commence un petit peu à devenir n'importe quoi. Oh, la licorne.
Come to finish me off? And make it quick.
That's not what brought me here today. I wish to fulfill the role bestowed upon me. That's all. It isn't our place to try to change the events of the future. That is not our mission. We're here to make sure that light lives on. With only 5 lights, we can't afford to lose any.
You still count me as one of the 5 lights?
Of course.
Only you could be such a good guy after everything we've been through. But hey, I guess that's one of the reasons I respect you so much. However, we still might only be 4. I'm talking about Gula. He's using the knowledge of something called the Lost Page. He said that it contains events that are missing from all of our books. He's using it to discover and apprehend whoever is the traitor. Claims that's his role. But who knows what his real intentions are? What I do know is that I'll never forgive him for hiding the fact that he knew someone would betray us. That's the biggest betrayal of all.
I'd like to believe that Gula was simply carrying out his role.
Le drama, le drama,
Hassan,
le drama.
I'll deal with this matter. Please keep it to yourself for now.
Understood.
I need to see that lost page.
Why did you tell Ira? It had to be you, because you were the only one who knew where we were hiding. Didn't you think for a second that your actions could be making things worse than they already are?
And why should that even bother you? Not only do you have your union, but you've also gathered the finest Keyblade wielders from other unions, and you're training them in a secret location, aren't you?
Yes, because that is my role!
I had no idea. I apologize. I overstepped.
No. I shouldn't have snapped at you either.
What did Ira want?
I don't know exactly. He just asked me to give up Gula. His eyes... they were... scary. I was worried he'd do something awful. I knew I couldn't tell him where Gula was. Then... he turned around and walked away.
Drama.
I see. And Gula? How is he doing?
I don't know. He's gone.
Someone's coming! They're headed straight this way!
Take care of him. Is something wrong?
I know Gula's here.
What?
Tell me where he is.
But why? What are you going to do?
None of your concern.
Don't.
What?
I won't let you near him.
So that's it.
L'autre, il fait 2 têtes de plus qu'elle, quand
All
même.
right.
Hein.
I'll go.
Ah d'accord, il se barre comme ça. Ouais, ok.
Gula, what are you doing?
Something happened?
Ira was here. He wanted me to give you up.
I knew it. It's finally come to this.
Come to what?
Everyone wants to know about the lost page.
The lost page?
Yeah. It's a page the Master gave me. It doesn't exist in any of our books. It contains a passage about an inevitable betrayal. It talks about the one who bears the sigil. That's it. So, I don't know what to make of it, to be honest.
D'accord.
My role is to find out who it is. I suspected Aced and went to confront him. And look what happened.
Why are you telling me this, Gula? I have enough to think about, keeping with the Master's teachings and my role.
Always walking the straight and narrow. I'm a fool for basing my actions on what is written on that lost page. Everything in the passage is ambiguous at best. That's why I need to find out.
But how?
By asking the Master.
But he's not here anymore.
I'm going to summon Kingdom Hearts.
What?
What?
Then he'll have no choice but to come back.
Summoning Kingdom Hearts is forbidden!
That's exactly why. The only way to get him back is to break the rules. If things don't change, the entire world is doomed. But in order to go through with it, I'll need Lux. I don't have nearly enough. You always do the right thing. Help me with this.
C'est beau. Putain, j'ai pleuré.
I'm sorry. I know you want the Master to return. But you don't know how summoning Kingdom Hearts will affect the rest of the world. The Master, he forbid it for a reason. I'm afraid I can't help you.
I see. May your heart be your guiding key.
C'est triste.
Ghoul is on a mission to collect Lux.
Ah. That explains why Aced and Ira are as well. They're trying to maintain the balance. But that isn't the balance we were expected to keep. If everyone's collecting light solely for themselves, Keyblade wielders will soon turn against one another, which will lead to the Keyblade War.
And what's written in the book, all of it will happen.
Light will expire.
Envy, what are you going to do?
I'll gather Lux too. No matter what, the balance must be kept. Ava, you do the same. We must delay the inevitable.
Right.
L'échéancier. Il n'y a pas grand monde dans les rues quand même. Hein. C'est un petit peu vide.
What's written in the last page of the book is gonna happen. The entire world will be lost to darkness.
But Master, isn't there anything we can do?
Well, that's what brings me to your role. You might just be the only hope of keeping light from expiring.
Obi-Wan Kenobi, vous êtes notre seul espoir.
Hope? Master, what is it that you need me to do? Oh.
Don't get involved in any battles. Forget the notion of unions. Find Keyblade wielders with potential and create an entirely separate organization. Then, like the seeds of a dandelion, let them fly to another world. They will keep the light alive.
Oh.
You really think that
Non,
I'm the
pas
right
du tout.
person
Mais
for
tu étais la
this?
seule personne sur qui je pouvais compter.
You're the only person for this.
I understand. Today you're here to continue with your training for our mission. This session may seem like it's familiar to you, but in a world that is different, one made of dreams, you are our hope.
Ils ont tous les yeux
A
bleus.
war will soon wage.
Comment ça se fait qu'ils ont tous les
Those
yeux
who
bleus?
strive to protect the light will turn their weapons on their allies for the sake of loyalty to their own unions. To be honest, I don't know how far I can guide all of you.
Là, elle a des couilles en fait cette
What
nana.
you must remember is that anyone can lose themselves to the darkness. However, there will be no winners. Everything will be lost.
Oh.
Except all of you who are the seeds of hope. When the time comes, and there is war, you mustn't fight, but instead you must fly away from here to the world outside. This training is to help you fulfill this crucial task. The future is in all your hands, as is the world's light. May your hearts be your guiding key.
Hi, Hitler. Pardon. Oh. Qu'est-ce donc que cette Keyblade? Loxo.
The Gazing Eye? It's not what it's called.
Oh, what then?
Actually, no name.
No name.
Ah oui, c'est vrai qu'il restait ce Gugus en fait.
Gazing or not, that Keyblade does have an eye in it. My eye, to be exact. Ew! Oh, you think that's gross, do ya?
No.
Yeah, sure. Anyway, about your role. You need to pass down that Keyblade to your apprentice and then him to his, so that my eye can see the future.
So the Book of Prophecies.
Bingo! The fact that it exists is proof of your success. That means you've trained a worthy apprentice, passed down that handsome Keyblade, and fulfilled your role. Congratulations! What's the matter? Come on, you did a fantastic job.
Mais il a encore
At
rien
least
fait.
smile a little.
But I haven't done anything yet.
Ah putain oui.
Good point. Guess you better get started then. Unfortunately, you'll have to go alone from here on out. No Book of Prophecies to keep you company either. I can't have you causing any temporal paradoxes. But hey, we both know you'll do just fine without it, right?
Do I really have to go alone? What about the others?
Minor details, so don't sweat it. For now, you, that Keyblade, and this box need to stay out of sight. Just watch with your own eyes, and my eye, of course, as things unfold between the others. Then, when the time is right, go off and do your thing.
What's in it?
It's a secret. And, well, you see, the thing is, you can never, ever open it.
Great, now I really want to know.
All right. I'll indulge you. But this secret stays between the two of us, and you have to promise never to open the box.
I promise.
Je crains de savoir ce qu'il y a dedans. Non?
But why?
You'll see.
Mais ce maître, mais il a l'air totalement jeté. Ouais, il va ouvrir la malle, je parie.
May my heart be my guiding key.
What? Ça se termine comme ça? Mais what? Hein? Ouais. Il manque des trucs là, non? On sait pas ce qu'il y a dans la malle, on sait pas ce que les Gugus vont devenir. Ça se termine vraiment comme ça? Mais il reste tellement de questions qui attendent des réponses. My God. Cette musique. Ils étaient pas censés se battre entre eux en plus. On va attendre la fin du générique. Puis après on va faire du Kingdom Hearts Chain of Memories. Avec Aqua! Aquaquac. Bon, du coup, on sait pas ce qui est devenu le maître, on sait pas ce que va faire Luxio avec cette boîte, on sait pas ce que vont faire les autres. Il y a quand même du monde. Hein. Théâtre débloqué. Personnage débloqué. D'accord. Chapitre. Ouais. Le maître des maîtres. Ok. Ah oui, merde. Les dents de lion. Ok. Retour alors. Mais il reste beaucoup de questions sans réponse. Félicitations, vous avez terminé le jeu et les bonus ont été débloqués. D'accord. Bah allons voir les bonus, hein. Thème obtenu pour avoir terminé le jeu. Oh, c'est joli. D'accord. Alors, je vais juste interrompre le live pour pouvoir le relancer.